to Coast Marine, Troy Bay, J&R Lumber. Team 18X, Coltman Farms Racing, number 16. Last year's Ice Bowl winner. And just behind him, going to be the 44 out of Salem, Alabama. The Clements Longhorn CRM Motors, New Point Lighting and Design. Last year's Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series champion and a former Southern All-Stars champion in the 44. That's juicy Dalton Cook. Dalton Cook in the 44. Behind him, that'll be the 15. That's going to be Luke Hoffner out of Turbotsville, Pennsylvania. In the Miller-powered battle, Annette Avon, Mike Electric Miller Engines, number 16. As we will shuffle things up, Chase Oliver is going to be in the 07. It's a different ride this weekend for Chase, as he will be in the 07 car, and I see modifieds finally coming over the hill. Looks like we're getting ready to come to light for the green flag. And there it is. Green flag in the air. Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series, along with Dirt Car Sanction this weekend. The Super Late Models at the Ice Bowl are green. Mentioned Chase Oliver. There you see him in that 07 car. Different race car for him this weekend. I believe that's a TNT. I got to look at that spoiler when it come down off of the front straight. Let's see if we can stay right here. I believe that is a TNT chassis. At least that's what the spoiler said. And we'll watch it come off turn 4. We'll look right here. I believe it is. Shout out to Jensen Ford and the folks at TNT. That is Chase Oliver in the 07. So welcome to the Talladega Short Track for the folks watching at home for the Crate Racing USA TV, Facebook page, and YouTube. The Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series Dirt Car Sanction Super Late Models are on the racetrack for their hot lap session. A green-white checkered. Last time they will see the racetrack for the evening. And right now, Sam Seawright, 14.344 up top, 14.750 for Dalton Cook. That is your top two times right now. Todd Hernandez out of Rossville, Georgia, in the SFP Performance Systems Hernandez Mechanicals T6. He will be the first car to make his way out into the racetrack for this next group. As we will continue to see this second group, there's Logan Walston out of Dalton, Georgia, the Georgia Diesel Works, Colin Science, Tony Walston Roofing, number 4 Kryptonite in the 4. The 03, that will be Oliver Gentry out of Noonan, Georgia. The Vic Hill Stinger, Gentry Auto Parts, DJ's Racing Solutions, Victory Seats, Sweet Victory Apparel 03. Part of the Sweet Victory team. There is Super Mario Gresham in the 21. The Twisted Performance Longhorn Acres Wrecker Services, Gresham Racing Products, Traction Apparel Company number 21. A rookie on the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series 1 year ago. He will try it again in 2026. Not the rookie campaign for him anymore. He will transition to chase that championship. There is the X20, I think it's X75. That'll be Odenville, Alabama's Dan Cox. Dan Cox repping. How about that? The old school Scott Bloomquist theme. The 18X Mr. Ice Bowl himself. 5 times he has went to victory lane in this event. Out of Douglasville, Georgia, it's the Durham-powered Mach-X Code to Code X&R Excavating. Number 18X of Michael Page. Michael Page in the 18X. There is the Magic Man out of Middleburg, Florida. The Pro-Powered Longhorn Whitener's Tractor Services, Southeast Ship Repair, Ocala Restaurant Supply, number 5 for the 5-time Powell Family Memorial winner. The Magic Man, and there is the 81. I'm thinking that will be Jaden Frame. I was looking to see. There was a missing data that popped up just a few minutes ago, and I believe that it is the 81. I believe that might be Jaden Frame, and there's the T6 of Todd Hernandez. Second group, Michael Page. Second quick, 14.715. Mario Gresham, good enough for fourth quick. How about that for Super Mario? 14.823, and Mark Whitener now rounds out your top 5s. Race fans, you're looking in live, Facebook and YouTube. Crate Racing USA TV's coverage of the 35th Annual Ice Bowl from the Talladega Short Track here in East Teboga, Alabama. We want you to get that subscription and watch all the racing action this weekend. See the no ATV signs and watch the golf cart just slip right by. Just every little gain you can, right? Just don't park there. Next group coming over the hill for the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series Dirt Car Super Late Models. That is Chris Jones. He comes out of Alabaster, Alabama. The Durham-powered Rocket XR1 A to Z Auto Repair, A to Z Towing, number 46. He will lead the way for this next group that comes onto the racetrack. The guy behind him, man, he had an interesting first round of practice. He ended up nose first to get the concrete over here in turn 4. He's a former Talladega Short Track champion out of Jacksonville, Alabama. The J. Dickens Capital On-Site Solutions, DJ Roofing. Number 21, it's Jason Lively. Jason Lively in the 21. There is the 5. That'll be, I believe that is John Lee, and indeed it is. I was looking for him. Jonathan Lee out of Somerville, Pennsylvania. The Clements Rocket XR1, Bose Logging, S&S Pierce Hauling, Positivity Image Pet Resort, number 5. And that is Christian Hanger. How do I know that? Well, I was looking at the car down in the pit area. They haven't put the wrap on that car yet. But that's the driver to Winchester, Tennessee, the Durham Longhorn. Hangers Hardwood and Flooring, Ballard Excavating. 2022 Ice Bowl winner for Highside Hank, Christian Hanger. Dillard Hatchett out of Cornersville, Tennessee, the Pro Power Rocket XR1 Smith Constructors, Fort Line Waterworks. Rookie of the Year, he was runner-up in the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series a year ago, and he cashed in the Rookie of the Year award 1 year ago in the series. There is David Kay. I mentioned him. He's going to be a contender anytime you're at Talladega, the Lincoln, Alabama Race Tech Longhorn. Randall Chuck Consulting, Ethan's Hay Farms, Bitco Performance K5, and there is Chase Walls out of Shelbyville, Tennessee, a former Winterfest winner at Duck River in the Oliver Racing engine-powered XR1, Walls Excavating and Septic Factory 25 Shocks, number 25. As we will see this group filter its way around, and I believe, was that the 44 of John Omby? I did not have, yes it was. John Omby, didn't have him on my list, but I do now. How about that? John Omby squeezed in here out of Cleveland, Tennessee, the Phantom-powered Masterbuilt Express Screen Printing, number 44. And I do believe, as I look around the racetrack, that will close it out for our Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series Dirt Car Sanctioned Super Late Models for the weekend. Race fans, CrateRacingUSA.tv. Get that subscription. Come back and join us as we will have all your coverage the rest of the weekend right here from the Talladega Short